Greg says, can you do 12 minutes? 12 minutes. I like, what do you mean 12 minutes? He goes, yeah, come and do 12 minutes. So I say 12 minutes. It takes me 20 minutes to take a poop. What am I going to go with this? So I'm trying to figure this out. This is what we're going to talk about. I've been doing this for 37 years. I see about 10,000 people a year. I work with a lot of the professionals in this room. There's things I've learned about them and why your businesses don't function, and why you don't function, and why you don't function effectively in trying to make money and be successful in what you do in the real world. So I'm going to throw out 12 quick rules. I've got about 12 minutes here allegedly to do that. We all have a $1,000 pool that Don wouldn't even be close to 15 minutes, so we kind of lost that one. So let's get into this. Rule 1. The rule of personal value. What does that mean? Personal value. You can't be the cheapest and be the best at the same time. Every young instructor, every young professional makes that same decision once. You will come to that crossroad. You will come to that point in your career when you can choose to be the cheapest under the illusion that I can make more money. Hey, I can't sell this at this price. I'll lower the price, get more clients. One of the biggest lies you'll ever hear in any of the 3 businesses represented in this room. You can't be the cheapest and be the best at the same time. There is value in price structure. There is value in charging what you're worth. So I put this number 1. The single biggest mistake I believe most of you make in anything you do is you undervalue your services. You have years, decades of trying to be what you're good at. This is your passion for many of you, and yet you still don't understand that there is value. There is value in the price. So rule number 1 in this, charge what you're worth, and for most of you, you need to charge more than all your competitors because price establishes value in the mind of the buyer. And we make that mistake. So rule 2, let's cut this out. Go slow. What's this mean? Slow down the first experience. That's what I'm going to talk about this afternoon for about 30 minutes. The first experience you have, we get in the concept of routine. We get so busy being busy that the routine will actually kill our business. What this means is during the first hour, that person comes to you. For many of us in that room, even the golf people, this applies to you. That person is nervous. They're scared. They're not functioning well. They come to you with a problem. They have an issue. We lose the magic of that issue. We lose the magic of what we do by that person, by just bringing into a routine. So the best advice I could give you when you start to want to create a business and grow a business is slow the process down for the first encounter. Your first encounter with almost everybody in this room, my MD buddies in here are probably the exception. For the rest of you, that first experience should be an hour. It should be slow. It should be patient. You have to build a relationship. Almost everybody in here makes the same mistake is when you start and you meet people for the first time and you try to build a relationship to them. It's too fast, it's too furious, and you just blow the whole thing. You've done nothing but be busy that day. You have not created a relationship. Therefore, you have not created a long-term, sustainable client. Next one, project. Project the person ahead. Always project your clients ahead 90 days. People work better and will stay with you longer and pay you longer when they know what is expected of you. People want to be part of a long-term plan. To prove that you understand my problem, to prove that you understand me as a patient, or as a student, or as a training client, to prove that you know that, you need to be able to constantly keep me projecting 12 months ahead. Now, here's where I am today with you. I'm scared, nervous, overweight, can't hit a golf ball, whatever reason I'm in front of you today. But if I stay with you, only you, just you, where will I be in 90 days? This is a big problem we have for a lot of us is we don't take the time to do this. So once a month with every client you have, patiently sit with them 20, 30 minutes and project them ahead 90 days. This is my plan for you. This is where I'm going to be 30 days, 60 days, 90 days down. If you want to build loyalty, make that person part of a long-term plan within your system, but most importantly, make the person feel that they are part of the plan, that you understand what they're trying to accomplish. Next one, specialize. Generalists die poor. Generalists die poor. If it says on your card, I teach everybody, you will be broke. Generalists are chosen for convenience. Specialists are chosen because of their niche or their specialization or because you have something I uniquely need. The trend for all of us is moving from generalist to specialist, and we need to do this in the fastest way possible. Next one. I hope next one. There we go. No fear. What's this mean? Fail fast. Fail big. Move on. What this means is expect failure. Seek failure. Is you're so afraid of failure that you don't try. It's okay to fail. Failure will be part of your life. But when you fail, fail fast, go big, move on. For most of you you think too small, you think too safe. There is no success in moderation. If you have an opportunity, go. Don't overthink it. Don't wait 2 years. Take a shot. If you get your ass kicked, it's okay. I've been in business. I've owned my own businesses for 37, 38 years now. I've had days where I've sat at my desk on a Friday, popped open a good beer, and sat there and just thinking, man, it just doesn't get any better than this. I've had so many days where I sat under my desk, drinking a cheap six-pack, praying God will burn this piece of shit down. But I've had more winner days than loser days. I'm willing to risk it. I'm willing to take the shot. And I'm going to tell you, and especially you, to take the shot, to grow, to risk what you want to do. There's no money ever made by being moderate. You have to push it as far as you can. Next one, hourly sucks. Never sell your life by the hour. Never sell it by the hour. When you become in the hourly trap, again, that's part of what I'm going to talk about this afternoon. When you get in the hourly trap, you can't win. Because there's always a ceiling to this. But people don't want that by the hour. They want a solution from you. Next one, take 5. In this case, what I'm looking at here, you never offer enough options. You need 5 options minimum with different price points and different programming for every one of you. The smallest golf guy in here to the biggest trainer to anything we got going in here, most of you do not have enough options for me to buy from you. Next one, expected outcome. Most of you have no idea what you want. You have no idea what it means to be you 10 years from now. I can help anybody in this room get to where they want to go if you know what you want. Next one, this very simple one right here. Systems make the average person great. Many of you have very strong personalities, and when you hire people, you expect them to be you. On your best day, your best employee is going to be 80% as good as you were ever in your whole life. Next one, ask. Never be afraid to ask what you want. Never be afraid to ask what you want. I see so many people in here interacting. You're surrounded by wonderful people. Many of you are looking for jobs. Many of you are looking for help. Many of you are just afraid. You don't ask for what you want because you're afraid the answer is going to be no. It could be no. Don't worry about it. Ask. If you know what you want, ask the person that can give it to you. The worst you can do is say no and just keep moving on. Finally, the last thing here, if you don't love it, then don't do it. What we do and what we should do is to be passionate about the life we choose. If you're doing work you don't enjoy, stop. Life is entirely too short for that process.